This will be our first sailing with our new Winnebago camper van. The Kennewick. Here I am, parked on the ferry. First time in our camper. This guy does a good job getting us safely parked. Tight. Very little room to spare. See you later, Cookville. Pilot is having to go in and out and around these crab pots. Hello. Our new camper van and our Subaru Outback. Our first night of camping at Fort Worden. And since I don't have a power cable, we're pretty much off the grid. Although we could have hookups, I don't have a cable or a hose. So we're off the grid for our first night. No shade here. This is called the Forest Campground. No clouds in the sky except for this towering plume of what appears to be a nimbocumulus, but I'm thinking it's smoke from a wildfire. That big cloud is now spreading out on the top like a hammer. Oh, it's so nice to cool off. It's up to 87 degrees today. Sky's loving it. Big yawn. And we're taking a little break too to chill. Taking pictures of us. People are having a great time out on the beach. Took us all morning pretty much to pack up, but we fit everything we need in here for at least 3 days, and it's going to be a simple outing this time. We want to make sure all systems are functioning. So here we are in our RV, boondocking in a cul-de-sac, running on battery power. The power cable will not reach the outlet. Living the life. I'm keeping track of the remaining battery power. Why not? It's Diane's 70th birthday. It's the smartest call you can make. We're at a little park here next to the Hood Canal floating bridge. Sky, let's go. That's a good girl. It works. Before hitting the road for a camping trip, I always plug it into shore power to charge the batteries to their max. Geese, they always migrate through Swim in the fall. The batteries are charged just about at 100%. I need to fill or top off the water tank before we go camping. You can't connect this and close the door at the same time. It's a good practice to flush out the drinking water hose before you fill the tanks. That way any smells or any contamination over time will be rinsed out and won't be in your drinking water. It's always best to use an inline filter because you never know what the quality of the water is at the campsite. On this rig, it shows you how to configure the water valves to accept city water and to fill the tanks. The white valve points down, the green valve points to the left, the red valve points up, and the blue valve points down. And you can hear the water flowing into the tank. When you hear the water hitting the ground and you see it running underneath. In this case, you know that the water tanks are full. To check the tank level in this rig, push this button. Now I'll check the battery level. Looks perfect. We're all loaded up except for Sky, and she jumps right in. We're going to deliver our 4th harvest of plums. These are Shiro plums, to Agnew Grocery Store and Feed for free. Right, Sky? A new adventure. All systems are checked out, we're all packed up and ready to go for another camping trip. Our 4th harvest. We lucked out. We found this site still available. No hookups, but we're okay with that in this rig. Nice camping spot. And it's level too.
Good boy. Here's the good boy.
Guys says, I don't get it. We're just running. This is Gus and Sky. Gus is a golden. A lot of people at the beach, but they're leaving them alone so far. See if Diane's ready to get up so we can have some coffee. Went for a great walk with Sky. Sunrise at Salt Creek Campground. It's bright. So to say it's a little tight in here is an understatement, but we're still figuring systems out and processes and trying to remember not to forget our coffee cups. Oh, Diane drank hers out of a bowl, but it's empty.
There's a dribble in it. Sky's really tuckered out.
Sky and I went for a good walk this morning, almost 2 miles through the campground. Time to empty the gray and black water tanks for the first time. This is where the sewer hose is stored. But it doesn't have the in connection to put it down the drain. It's just an extension. And there are no other parts. So we cannot drain these tanks without getting the right parts.